The great British coin hunt, we got what you want. We got gold and silver, seems everyone's a winner. It's so elementary, you get one free entry. Every single raffle, make your collection dazzle. TGBCHraffle.com, TGBCHraffle.com.
Isn't it? Oh, mate, you want to keel over it, do? Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right then. Hello to everybody. Hello, Chris. How you doing, mate? Hello to Lorna's not very well. Bit of love out my bucket for Lorna. She's having a bit of trouble this morning. The heat's making her fit. There's David Reynolds. Thank you very much, David. And Stuart Scholes. Hello, mate. Andy's going to be doing our list today. Ready for the winners list for Friday. Stuart, I have sent you a message to answer that, what could be a little slight issue, but anyway, on the case for that. What else? I finally got the thingy up and running, the crowdfunder up and running, and you can have a go at winning a Dame Vera Lynn gold coin for £1. And nice and simple link, crowdfunder.co.uk/Vera. Nice and easy. Or just go on to Crowdfunder and search for Vera Lynn. Okay, and I might even get you the link in a minute. We're going to go straight on to Hector's draw. Please check Hector's draw for a change in the prizes. And the people that I owe some entries to, where you get X amount of entries on a Monday or a Wednesday, I need to change that. So there is a link there now for you to go and choose a silver coin. And you can choose any of the silver coins on that link, and that's what it's going to be for the moment. So that's that. Okay then. Thanks, Chris. Off we go. Hector's draw today. So do check out those links, please. StreamYard. And there you go. That's the link to get yourself an entry for the Gold Vera Lynn. It's only up for 4 weeks. About 32 days it's up-ish, give or take a day. Eddie Beck. And on that link, excuse me sniffing, and on that link for Hector's draw, I will be adding more silver coins. So that will be the deal on a Monday and a Wednesday, is what you're playing for on Hector's draw is to go and choose a silver coin from that list. "40 degrees, sat in front of computer system. If I disappear, I've passed out." Not surprised, mate. Got my air conditioning unit on. Put 2 lots of ice in it so far today. Filled it up with ice this morning. I've just done it again. Claire Alden Brown. Well done, Claire. So just got to add this on me. Just add it on me. £115 bonus. So Eddie, you go to the Hector's draw on TGBCH and look at the and you'll see where it says prizes for Monday, prizes for Wednesday, and so on. There's also a link there to the Facebook page, and I've now made that Facebook page public. It was private before by mistake, so I've made it public. So now you can go on there, and you don't have to be in my friends list, and you can just check what one is, what it is that you can choose from. Gandhi, £5 now. We're going on to TGBCH raffle prize competition site, and Gandhi, £5, no packaging. £105 bonus. Got that. That's prize competition credit. Nice breeze out in the garden, but can't see much. Listening only. Too sunny for you to listen. Be careful when if you're any of you sitting in the garden. You've got your old iPads out and whatever. Be very careful, because I have knackered my iPad, and that was last year, where I sat in the garden with John, and I had my iPad down on the side. I put it down on the side. It was only there 10 minutes, and the sun has damaged it. Kevin Warden badly damaged it. Got all these squiggly lines coming down there. What have I missed? Ah, there he is. There's the man. Hello, Eddie. You got first prize in Hector's draw. What I need you to do, because I've changed Hector's draw slightly, I've made the album where the silver coins are public now. So if you go over to Hector's draw, you'll see on there's a link where you go and choose a silver coin. And also, Eddie Beck wins the silver queen, £5. Well done, Eddie. And also, you get to choose any silver coin in that list. That's going to be the prize on a Monday and a Wednesday at the moment. If you're not careful, they will ignite. Yeah, I mean, they get hot, really hot. In fact, the sun's starting to come over here, and it is so hot, I'm going to close my curtains. And so is that, just in case, I don't want to fry this. Don't want to fry this screen I use. Whew. The other thing I'll add to the prizes is you can choose any A to Z letter, silver. Chris Edwards wins the Penguin. Chris Edwards. And if I owe anybody, because I did have a deal where it was a, you also got some entries. Anybody that I owe those entries to, just send me a message, remind me, say I'm one of the people you owe the entries to, X amount of entries, whatever they are, Lorna Jones. And instead of giving you those entries, I will give you the choice of a silver coin. And as I say, there will be, there will be loads of silver going on that album. I'm going to put another 30 or 40 silvers in that album. So there's going to be a mental amount for you to choose from. And that's 20. Aha. Just hold the phone and mementos. Let's get that out. See if I think that is Paulie Lorna's. Might be a double X. Where's Lorna? There he is. Yes. That's a double ups, so that becomes 50. No, it doesn't. Hang on. She wins 25 quid, but she can swap that for, she's a 4, 30, and then 2 of those is 60. Big Wins TV now. And the reason I'm doing that, by the way, is because there's not going to be any what you would call free entries or one entries over on Crowdfunder. And Crowdfunder is going to replace the gold coin that we were doing. So the only thing that really changes is you can't win the entries. Michelle Robbins. And the page can be shared out, which is why I've taken all this time to change it from doing the gold coin on our site, Raw Mint Live, on purpose, not putting it on TGB Search Raffles, ×1, and therefore putting it onto the Crowdfunder website. When will there be some more silver coins on the website? I would say this week. I'm about to give some parameters to somebody, and so I would say that they will be starting to get added this week. Presumably, are you talking about the choice of silver coin for the prize for Hector's draw that's on Facebook, or are you talking about something else? Are you talking about items that are listed for sale on TGBCH website? Well, what you can do is I'm quite happy to swap that for Cybercash if you want, Katie. Just speak to me, message-wise, and then you can buy whatever silver coins you want. 3 times £5, and that may or may not be off of me. I'd like silver stackers. We'll see if we can get some more silver stackers. I wasn't 100% sure how people would feel about those, so I had the chance of getting some, and I sort of ummed and ahed and didn't get as many as I could have. Ian Menham. Little win for you. 10 times sixpence. Change-checkout.net. We're going on now. Now that crowdfunder is absolutely really important because it can be shared anywhere. It can be shared anywhere on Facebook, any group, any page, anywhere on Facebook. And nobody will be able to stop that. Pardon me. I shouldn't think they can block crowdfunder domain. Andy Babs? There's still 7 bundles left if anybody wants a bundle. Yep, that's his double up, Andy Bab. Times 2. Melting. Air conditioning's working full blast. Did anybody else think it got hotter as the evening wore on last night? Katie Gibson. As it was getting later and later and later, so I was getting hotter and hotter, and it was just buckets. Sitting there watching the TV, my hair was wet. Membership voucher times the number of people watching, which Katie will spot for £25 anyway. So, £25. Bundle. What, a £25 voucher you want to take off the bundle? You don't have to take that off if you don't want it. Is that worth taking off as one prize? Or is that worth keeping, do you think? It's up to you. Okay. Bundle. I've written that down. Come on, Mr. Skulls. What are you going to get? What are you doing? What are you doing? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Set of 5 crowns. 5 times crowns. chrishinson.co.uk. I couldn't believe it when I was doing that video for the crowdfunder thing page, because I have to do it so that they can see that I've got the prize in hand. And I'm trying to show the coin on the video, and did exactly what I did last year, which is bloody dropped it. And there's a choof, and off it went over in the corner of the desk. The gold coin went right over, right to the back of the desk on the floor. The box went in the corner. What palavers. Jack Sanderson. I still have 3 direct entries to use for a gold coin. Is that feature coming back or has it ended? No, that feature has ended for the moment, which is why I've swapped the gold over to the crowdfunder site. However, send me a message, Gary, just to remind me and also to put it on my phone. So send me a message. In fact, just copy what you've written there, essentially, and send it to me in a message. And then I will communicate with you and tell you what you can get instead. Coin. And we'll make sure that you're very, very happy. Stuart Skulls offer bundle. Excuse me, there are about 7 of these left, these bundles. And if you're owed, the same as what Gary's owed, so if you're owed a direct entry, you know, the other thing that you can choose, Gary, is you can have one of these bundles if you want in place of any of those entries. Stuart Skulls. I bought 3 entries and 1. Oh, 1 of those things. What I said to you later, yeah. Yeah, I'm owed 2. Okay. Yeah, so if any of you that are owed a direct entry want to choose bundle 10, let me know. Underwater coin. You'll want that off the bundle. If anybody that's owed a direct entry wants bundle 10 in place of that, that's also fine. And outside of that, I will communicate with you all, Henry and Eddie and Gary, and I think that's the only 3 people that there is. As to what else you can have, I'm going to give you a choice, but I want to get some more added to this album first. I'm happy with what's added to the album as a choice, but I'm going to add some more to it. Mark Bennett. Nice one, Mark. Times uncirculated coins, and I'm going to try and get a pick made that will basically say you can choose any A to Z coin, and then that way it saves me filling up the album with 26 photos of different silver A to Zs. Just have the one picture up there that says choose any A to Z coin. I'm owed money in. That's lovely. So, am I going to write it down now? Can't write it there. Richard Babin. Okay, let's see if we can write it down here. Direct entry people owed. Tell me if I get this wrong. Derek Clark times 1. Henry Long times 1. Eddie Beck. I don't know how many, Eddie. Remind me. Gary Waring times 3. Is that correct? Dormant info for to grab him. Yes, I thought I posted it. It's the German Shepherd, Stuart, and it's not here. Yeah, no. Doesn't seem to be here. So I think I've posted it to you. Stuart Skulls. Yeah, done that. Yeah, so that's on its way to you, that one. When you say you've also gone in for the gold before it was removed, do you mean you bought an entry, Henry? So Henry Long is times 2. 4 for me. Eddie Beck times 4. Pair of vintage prints. That's 2 prizes. So if that's coming off the bundle, that comes off the bundle as 2 prizes, Stuart. I need to check and message you. That's cool. And for Gary, it was 3. So Derek Clark 1, Henry Long 2, Eddie Beck, although Henry's checking something. Eddie Beck 2, Gary Waring 3. Anybody else? I think that's it. I don't think there's anybody else. Derek Clark. Four for Eddie Beck. Yeah, that's what I've got you down for. 4. Ten random coins. Stevie Fraser. 1 cent USA times 18. 1 cent USA times 18. Swap. When you're listening to this on catch up, Katie, just put down swap for Falklands. I know what that means. What were we up to? We are now spinning Ostomate TV, Andy. Bloody COVID. Jeffrey Boothby. Got the dreaded lurgies. I have fans come down with a COVID. Now I've been caught it. Random coins, and he will want that off his bundle. Some white. If it wasn't for the fact it was so hot, I'd want to just plonk down into a boiling hot bath. And I think if I've done it right, Stuart, I've sent you the COA and then sent the coin back to the person that sent it in the first place. He put the coin in by accident. Christiansen.co.uk, I'm not thinking. And what did you think of my dancing in the old video, eh? Did you think that was pretty cool? Sexy Wexy or what? Just arrived this morning, Tracy. John White. Haven't opened it yet. Got one from you and one from Derry. If you're watching Derry, I've got a parcel off you today. Well, I've got 2 off you today. And if you do have a go on the crowdfunder, no matter how big or how little you have a go for, when you do it, just share it if you wouldn't mind. Hit the Facebook link and just share it. remember to open the envelope under the address label. I will, but I've also got the thingy here that I printed off. I'll try and deal with that tomorrow. Not today. I feel too rough today. Too hot, too rough. And apparently we've got this heat wave until next week, where Monday is going to be, they reckon, the hottest day. Michael Bloxham, about blooming time. Don't think I've seen you come up in a few days. Michael Bloxham has a little win on Raw Mint blog. What's that? Oh yeah. Okay. A non-released coin for Michael Bloxham. Yes, I will do my bestest. I've got Fran trained right. And number one job is to look after my wife. Public. Notice that I don't say that too loudly in case I'm hurt. I only say it loudly when she's not here. Stuart Skulls. And that Vera Lynn is only up for 4 weeks. 32 days, that's it. And that's going to be the monthly one now. So hopefully, if I've done it right, and I'm right on my estimations, we should now be able to do a monthly gold. And the next one will be a recent release. Just like the Dame Vera Lynn is a recent release. Raw Mint Online. You should be looking after Fran. I do. Got our jobs. We each got our individual jobs. Sexist as it sounds, the kitchen is not Fran's domain. The cooking is Fran's domain. The washing up and dealing with all the paraphernalias that were involved in making the cooking of the dinners, that's my job. And not only do I wash up, I have to dry up too. That's 2 jobs. And then I put away. That's 3 jobs. Right? And I think that's just a bit undervalued nowadays, Derek Clark. All this talk about the ladies doing all the cooking and the men don't lift a finger and all of that. Got that one, snowman50p.co.uk, Derek Clark. But I have to do 3 jobs. Wash up, dry up, and I have to put away. Wise move with your cooking skills. This is true. There's only a couple of things I can cook. I can cook a fry up, but I can't eat that anymore. You might be skating on thin ice there. I'm always skating on thin ice. But that's my jobs. The other part of it that's my job is in the evening. Fran sits on her bottom, relaxing after a hard day's work, and then coming home having to cook her man's dinner. So she relaxes on the sofa for the evening. My job then is to get up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, like fiddler's elbow, making the teas. Can you hear all the women tutting in the distance here? Yeah. When there was like 4 or 5 people working here, one of the people, I won't say who, but one of the people, I used to like winding her up, and it was so easy and so quick to wind her up because we're going on to tgbchraffles.com now, multiplication wheel. It was so easy to wind her up because all I had to do was make a sexist comment, and that was it. Woof. It's like watching someone go from 0 to 60 mile an hour in 1.2 seconds. So Fran gets the plates out, cooks and dishes up the food, and serves endless teas. No, I do the teas. I make the teas all evening. Mind you, she did do one last night because I was really poorly, even though she's really poorly. Chris Dyer. I'll tell you what I've missed because of all this chirping, you lot, it's your fault. I missed what Derek Clark won. Unless we didn't do the prize, and in which case I didn't miss it. But I haven't got a prize for Derek Clark. Does anybody else see a prize for Derek Clark? No worries. If you wouldn't mind, just give it a spin. And then we'll do a prize for Derek Clark, and then after that we'll do a prize for Chris Dyer. So the first prize will be Derek Clark. Wow. That's what you want, Derek. Right, now don't use that one to knock my brow. Ten times 3D. Derek has won Chris Dyer. So now we go to Chris's prize, tgbshraffles.co.com actually. Hello, Mark. Date run for Chris. Mr. Golden Watsits from Monday, who did very, very well on Monday. Three times 3 plus 6 is 9 times 9. And can I can't pin a link, can I? No, I can't. Okay. So that's the link for anybody that joined us after I posted it before. That's the link of the crowdfunder where you can win a gold Vera Lynn for just £1. And it is only up there for about 30 days, 32 days. That didn't roll on to the Euro Millions last night though, didn't it? No, that surprises me. The way you won first prize in all 3 of those was a bit mental, so I would have expected you to win something on the old lottery. Chris Dyer. 1 times 20 penguin. Interesting. There's FedEx telling people don't use UPS. FedEx, I mean, not UPS, FedEx. Mind you, FedEx has always been a dodgy one to use. 3 times 3 plus 6 is 9 times 9. Pardon me. Interesting. Brucey Coombs. Oh, Brucey. Bruce Coombs. Multi-wheel Bruce. Ten old 5p and 10p. 10 times old 5p and 10p. Times how many? Come on, Brucey, go for the max. Let's have it. Ooh, 8 plus. Is it 1, Bruce? Yes, I think it is. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 times. Well done, Bruce. The great USA coin hunt now. Lisa's checked what we were discussing and says I need to go back to school as it's near enough. Cool. Thank you, Lisa. Kieran Regan. TGBCH Funds Coin. WestminsterCollections.co.uk. Chris Dyer. .30 times uncirculated points. wwf50p.co.uk. Right, okay, see you later. They've got two times pre-1947 a 6D. That's 2 prizes in one hit. Right. Multiplication wheel for John. See you later, Derek. Tournament live. He's won 3 times, and each time he's won a membership. Yeah, Corona 1. How interesting is that, Chris Hinson? Four times. YouTube members now. If you're still watching, Mark, by the way, you've got some specific spins for you coming up in a little bit as well. Aha, thank you, Andy. Yeah. he's watching. You never know, dear. You never know. Out there in the ether somewhere, in the old spirit world, he might be watching. Here's an interesting question, though. Seeing as John's been cooked, can you be a ghost if you've been cooked? If you've gone through the incinerator, Colin Heath, can you be a ghost, for example, if you was to believe in the ghosty realm and all that kind of stuff? Or can you only be a ghost if you're buried? I was going to this morning, Stuart. I got up off my chair and thought, oh yeah, Stuart's just something reminded me. And this morning I thought, oh yeah, I must go and check that. And I got up, went out there to go and check it. By the time I got out there, I'd forgotten what I was going out there for, and I did something else instead. So I will do that. Make a note here. Check Stuart Skulls subscriptions. Do that. One up. Ooh, what's one up? Silver. Look at that. And that was nearly on a multiplication wheel as well. Cool. Lucky me. If you believe, surely your soul or whatever it is departs body on death and not on disposal. Death, not on disposal. Oh, I see. Yeah. I suppose when you die, the ghost is released times 6, I suppose. So then whatever happens to the body doesn't matter then, does it? You can cook it or you can bury it. Yeah, quite right. Quite right. The only reason I've had so much trouble, I think, in believing it, in being a believer, is because I've known so many people that have passed away and died, Richard Rabin. And not one of them has popped up and gone, hello Ian, just thought I'd pop back and say hello. Nothing. No messages on the wall, no taps on the shoulders, no nothing. One sec, USA times 17 times. Oh. Times 5. 5 plus 4 is 9 times 9. Now what we've got to hope for is I want to hope for my target on the crowdfunder to hit 2,000 each time. That's what I'm aiming for. We've got to get a lot of shares going on. Patreon now. Chrissy Cross. Randoms. Times. What's Chrissy gonna get? Five times. 5 plus 6 is 11. Patreon Gold. Patreon Gold members now. Also a multiplication wheel. Jeffrey Brinklow. One times Penguin times, and that'll be for bundle. And Jeffrey gets to add 3. He might hit a 6 here. No, he's got 3. 3 plus 3 is 6 times 6. Pay it members now. Chris Nolan. Sheet of coins. This is double up, isn't it? No, it's not. Lucky me. Times. Always a 10 coming round. Four times. Times 4. Full Monty members bonus. Henry gets the first one. And the next one, please. Hello, AJ. I believe the Turing coins are in now. He was asking about before. And here's a link you might also be interested in, AJ. Or Barnes. That's for a gold Vera Lynn. You can win from £1. Psst, psst. Oh, the bum's going on. £25 bonus. Free for all now. Also looking forward. Yeah, they're in. We've got the Turing. If you're talking about our ones, got the Turing in. What did I receive? So I got mine this morning. So you got Pride, Turing, Harry Potter, Wizard of Oz. What else came in? The first half of the Nautical alphabet set. I also got that. So all those that we've been waiting for, they're all in now. And I have to say that Nautical alphabet set, if anybody's got any of those, they're brilliant. I think they're great. I think they've come out really, really well. Stuart. Skulls. Yeah, so I sat here putting all mine away this morning. 20 times foreign coins. Oh. My favourite so far is the first Pride coin. My second favourite is the second Pride coin. And I'm actually looking at the others now and I'm thinking, well, which one do I sort of put at the top of the list? The Christmas tree, I think, came out stupendous. That's why I said, are you talking about my coins, AJ, or are you talking about the Royal Mint coins? Now that you've mentioned the word embargo, that leads me to believe you're talking about the Royal Mint coins. Mark Bennett. I haven't been given any details yet. I haven't received any trade sheets for Harry Potter coin. The only trade sheet the last trade sheet I've been sent was for Alexander Graham Bell, I think it is. Off the bundle, which clears it. Bundle clear. Right, you are, Stuart. 24 and 10. Mark. Oh, you back? Sorry. Our Harry Potter coins are out, but not the Royal Mints. Times 3. 3 plus 2, isn't it? It's 5. Super Real members now. Two vintage prints undecided on yet. No worries, we've got all the time we like. I should just put that down on your sheet and then next to it I'll put don't send. So the postman won't send it and then it's on your sheet. So you can take your time on what you want to do with that. I can mark things low priority, high priority, don't send, you know. Derek Clark. And one thing I would be saying to you is just tipping you all a word to the wise. So 30 uncirculated coins times. So as you know, I've done a few deals where we've done like a deal on spreads and then we've had a specific draw for the people that buy a full spread, but that draw was only for the people that paid cash. So I'm putting together a draw for around Christmas time. And all of the people that buy a full spread between now and then will get entered onto this draw. Oh, that was close, Derek. Nearly a 9. 3 plus 5 is 8. TGB Search newsletter now. And it won't matter whether or not you pay cash or whether you use vouchers. So you might want to start saving up your vouchers to get yourself some spreads each. I'm also trialing something because supposing conversations I've had with Chris, if one person has a full spread and therefore I give the information to Chris and he goes and does a full spread and therefore puts somebody's name on every single wheel, Whether there's one person for him to put their name on every single wheel, or whether there's 6 people for him to put their names on every single wheel, takes roughly about the same amount of time for all the Jones. So, from a point of view of maximum productivity, if that's the right way of putting it, it's better for me and Chris to give him more full spreads to put on than it is, say, somebody choosing 20 different domain names, which will take him ages to do. So that's why I'm trialing something to sort of get a few people to see if I can coerce you, if you like. £50. £50 PCC. To coerce you, if you like, into saving for a full spread, and therefore in a way cutting down a bit of the work, sort of thing. And also because I do feel a bit guilty in only offering that deal to people that paid cash for the full spreads, but that's the way it needed to be for a while. So this way, it won't matter. 6 plus 4 is 10 times 10. It won't matter. That was £50 price competition credit times 10. Raffle newsletter wheel now. So it won't matter whether you pay cash for it. It won't matter whether you pay for it all on your vouchers, and it won't matter if you pay for some of it on your vouchers, most of it on your vouchers, and some of it on a little bit by cash or whatever. It won't matter. And that might also entice people to sort of have saved up so much on vouchers, they might pay the rest cash, for example. So I'll bring you more news on that over coming week or two. But if I tip you the wink now, then you won't, otherwise you might be spending your vouchers now. Then I tell you about it, and then you say to me, "Oh, why don't you tell me? I wouldn't have done that." So that's why I'm telling that. Danielle Rafe. And if you carry on using your vouchers individually, then that's up to you then. But I'm looking at having a draw for something a bit tasty around the Christmas time. £45 membership voucher times, go on, go for a 10, I dare you. I dare you, I dare you. Three times. Times 3. Earlier on, I was having a conversation with Katie, but it does actually just realise that it's worth mentioning separately. So Katie was asking me, when am I going to be putting some more silver coins onto the TGBCH site? And I suppose the honest answer to that is I'm not really, because I'm actually cutting it down. Because if I'm 7 down to 10, 15 times Island Man. Right, down it goes. Right, this is your gold YouTube sign up spin. 15 times Isle of Man. That's just a straight spin. Now we're on to your pay it sign up spin, which comes with a multiplication wheel. Yeah, so the idea is not to. So is that on TGBCH, it's just going to be, oh, look at that gold bar just slipped by. It's just going to be TGBCH products on the Great British Coin Hunt website. And the silver coins are going over on Change Checker. Membership voucher times the number of people at 15. He swaps for 25 anyway, so he has a £25 times 2, membership voucher times 2 equals 50 times, oh, it's a bit expensive. So I'm putting all the other products, because all the other products go on the eBay site, and then the eBay site is copied over to Change Checker. Is this a giveaway? Lots of giveaways, Tamid. Lots and lots and lots of giveaways. Times 3, so that's £25 times 2 is 50, times 3 is £150 membership for Mark Dando. 1 times Patreon sign-up spin. Here's one that you can buy straight away if you want to come in for it. This is for a gold coin, Tamid. You can join the link there for as little as £1. Oh yeah, times 3, but it's full Monty, so it's 3 plus 3 is times 6, which is £300, not 150. So it's double whatever I said. So well done, Mark. 300 quid there. Now we've got your Patreon. Well, I've just given you a link up there that you can participate on. I'll give you another link you can participate. I'll give you a link where you can get £700 worth for free. How's that, Tamid? Would you like 750 quid's worth of entries for free, Tamid? £25 prize competition credit. Times times 3. 3 plus, because you're full monthly free, so 3 plus 3 is 6 times 6 equals £150 credit for TGBCH raffle.com. Thank you, Lorna. Click on the link that Lorna's just put in. You're supposed to be resting up anyway, naughty girl. But thank you. Click on the link, Tamid, above there, and sit and read it with a cup of tea or cup of coffee or something, but just take your time and read through it carefully, and you can get 750 quid's worth for free. Okay? As well as purchasing to join, but you can get £750 worth for free. George's draw, Jeffrey Brinklow, first prize. And a message to Tamid. So at the beginning of every stream is Hector's draw, and at the end of every stream is George's draw. And on a Monday you have the postman's wheel. Now those three you can search for those on. The Great British Coin Hunt. Can't be bad. Tracy Gardner wins third prize. And there we go. And we've just come to another end of the day. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, Chris. Thanks, Lorna, for lurking. Thanks, Andy, for doing the list. And thanks to everybody else that has helped. And thanks to you lot for joining in. Bit of love out of my bucket to everybody. Those of you that need to contact me or ask me questions about anything, send me a message. Otherwise, I will see you all on Friday. Bye for now.
The Great British Coin Hunt, we got what you want. We got gold and silver, seems